Welcome back, off-roaders. On my last video, we took to the trail and we got pretty far, but we realized that my four-wheel drive wasn't working properly. So we got stuck in the mud and rocks, and my rear tires were doing all the work. My front tires were not pulling at all. So after some diagnosis, I think I found the part that was the issue, and I'll go ahead and show you that. And I'll show you how I'm going to replace it. So right away you can tell there's an issue. It's cracked right here, it's broken actually. So where this goes is it actually just plugs in right here at the firewall. So the solenoids are powered, and then the air hoses go from here to a tank and then down to the actuator eventually. But since this is a 20-year-old truck, little things like this are bound to happen. So I went and pulled this out. I pulled the battery out of the way just to make it easy to access everything. I pulled the battery box out of the way as well, just so I can get my hands to everything to make it a little bit easier. Luckily, with older trucks, there's plenty of room to get to things. So this is the old one. So broken ends. This was down underneath the battery box actually, and then this broken one. So I ordered the new one. As you can see, all shiny and new. Comes with a nice little clip to hold this together that broke. Everything's nice and clean. No issues. It is a Ford part, so none of the O'Reilly cheap stuff. It's an actual Ford part. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in and we'll see if it works. Okay, so I replaced the part and I'm out on a test drive. So as you can see, when I put it in 4 low, because that's how I want to test it, to make sure it actually engages in low range without having to crawl underneath the truck. This is how I want to test it. I want to test it in real world situations. So I mean, I'm out on the street, but we're going to test it this way. So I shifted into low, and I want to make sure that it stays in low range. So see how it shifts real early, because it's staying in low gears for the most torque. So I'm pretty sure that just changing that vacuum line fixed it. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see you out on the trail. Let's get dirty.